punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would have not sent me as a punishment upon you. These are the words of Genghis Khan. Although we know him today as Genghis Khan, he was originally born and named Temujin around 1160 to a Mongolian family tribe. Like most other Mongolian children, he was taught to defend himself by the age of 4 by knowing how to make arrows and riding horses bareback. When Temujin was only 9, his father, Yasugi, their tribe leader, was poisoned by a neighboring tribe. This left Temujin's family homeless and without a tribe to support them. Temujin had a large goal in life. He wanted to rule all of the land in the area, which we know today as Asia. According to the book Genghis Khan, 13th century Mongolian tyrant, he started his leadership by killing his brother so that he could be the leader of his family. He did this by shooting him with a bow and arrow. At the age of 16, Temujin married Borte. Marrying Borte brought along a tribe that he could lean on and have support. In no time, he was the leader of this tribe. He then, soon after, joined forces with 2 other tribe leaders, Togrul and Jamuka, who each had 20,000 tribe members. They had the same morals and also wanted to rule all of the land as well. They fought many battles together and for each other. But, as we all know, 3 is a crowd, so unfortunately, one leader needed to die. Temujin and Togrul went to war against Jamuka, but he was able to escape. Temujin then changed his army's ways and went after Togrul. It was a 3-day battle and ending in death of Togrul. He added Togrul's members to his own tribe as warriors. And then he went after Jamuka, who he also eventually killed. This gave him control of all the land in Asia. Now that Temujin has the control of over 1 million people, he needed to form an organized group, which we know as the Mongols. The Mongols renamed their new leader as Genghis Khan, which means universal ruler. Receiving this title has political importance and spiritual significance, according to the Biography channel website. They held a festival for days. They feasted on the meat of sheep and goats. They held many activities like archery and wrestling. And the shamans beat their drums to the sky god to protect their new Khan. During this festival, Genghis Khan set up a new set of rules for all of his warriors. These laws went into a book of great laws, which they called the Yasa. This included the banning of kidnapping of women. It made it a crime to enslave other Mongols. It illegalized stealing. The punishment for all the laws in this book was death. But he insisted on freedom of religion. Because of Genghis Khan's excellent military advances, today we still practice his democracy of a military draft, units and divisions in the military, a written language, the postal service, a book of laws, and one common leader, which we now know as our president. Genghis Khan died in 1227. He was 72 years old, and the cause is uncertain. By Mongol tradition, there was no tombstone or markings. It is legend that anyone who went to the funeral was killed so that no one would know of the burial site. Most people know Genghis Khan as a violent person, but he made many advances in the world that we still use today. If it weren't for Genghis Khan, we in America would not be the nation we are today.
Very good.